The Weekly Warp Pipe.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Weekly Warp Pipe, a podcast dedicated to retro video games, 80s and 90s toys, and all things nostalgia. We are part of the Dorkening podcast network, and we're brought to you by Deadly Grounds Coffee. This week, we're jumping in the Warp Pipe and going back and taking a look at toys that were from fast food restaurants that weren't McDonald's, basically. We did a full episode with like McDonald's, Happy Meal toys, and all that, but there was other fast food restaurants as well that had toys, so we're going to check those out and see what toys were in there. Before we do, though, here's a quick word from our sponsor.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds Coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Weekly Warp Pipe. I'm Russ Lyman.
I'm NES Addict.
Yes, glad to be here. And hey, quick shout out to Michael Bennett for suggesting this topic for the podcast.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, if you guys if you got any suggestions, reach out to us. We're on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow us on there at the Weekly Warp Pipe, or you can check out the website. And please give us a call. We got a phone number. You guys can give us a buzz, 949-682-9277.
Yeah, it makes us way more legit when you call and leave us a voice message. Come on.
You can even text if you're shy on the phone, and then
text.
I'll read the text over.
Because if you don't, I'm going to have to start calling in. Hey, this is Bubba from Tennessee. Can you tell me about that time that you played Mario Brothers? You know, like, I don't want to do that.
Start making
it's
up,
me. I'm giving it
making
away.
up aliases. I can have my wife call in.
Exactly. You guys don't want that. I don't even want that.
Jeez Louise. So yeah, kids' toys.
Sorry, Russ.
Kids' meal toys that were not McDonald's. Obviously, I went to McDonald's a ton. With this list, though, there's a lot of Burger King toys.
Lots of Burger King.
Lots of Burger King, because they definitely were in competition with McDonald's. But there's also some Taco Bell on there and Hardee's as well. And we're going to hear from you guys which ones you remember later on in the episode. But to kick things off, let's see.
You got to run for the border because the border's in order. You guys remember that?
What about these Game Boys?
Those are so sick, right?
Brought some Pokemon Game Boys. These are dope. Batteries not necessary. Thumbs are. I love the poster.
I know, right? I actually have the pink one.
You do?
Yeah, I got it at Southeast Game Exchange a year or two ago for my son. My son! And I found it, and basically it has like this little gold cartridge that you can see sticking out of the top that says Nintendo on it, which is cool. And it has like a Pokemon on it. And then you open up the back of the Game Boy, and there's like this weird, like 3D, like one side's like 3D and the other side's flat, like a Pokemon figure of like iridescent clear plastic. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a weird toy. Like, I don't really understand the purpose of it, but I mean, it's a Game Boy, so it's cool, right?
Right. And so these come in different colors. You got purple, pink, lime green, green, blue, yellow, red, and gold, and silver. So a ton of them. Obviously, the Game Boy Color must have been out then. So
absolutely had to.
They were, getting that on, and then Pokemon was combined with it. So it had like a picture on the front where like you would see the game of a Pokemon.
Yeah, and when you put the cartridge in, the picture changed slightly, I feel like. And
I think it was maybe there was some type of mini game, like you weren't playing a video game, but maybe it was like, I don't even know, like to describe what the game is. It's more for display and like to like feel like you're playing a Game Boy and you enjoyed Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a weird toy because it really has no functional purpose. It's just something to screw around with. It looks like a Game Boy.
Right. To hold you over until maybe you got a real Game Boy.
Even though it came nowhere near. Anyway, is the middle one silver?
It looks like silver, yeah, or chrome.
Yeah, that's cool again.
So
Maybe
what
it was
else?
like a special one. Oh, this is one I definitely remember bugging my parents about.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. And these were like pretty large. And the cool interesting thing is they didn't actually like come in the Happy Meals. You had to like purchase them separately. Like you could buy a Happy Meal and then it'd be like an extra like I think it says on the picture like it's like $3.39 you could buy the Simpson character. I know I at least had a couple of them. I think I had Homer and Bart. And they came with these little tags, and each tag kind of corresponded with the character. Like Bart had the skateboard, Homer's got the bowling ball bag, Marge has got her purse, Lisa's got her saxophone, and Maggie's got like some little Matt Groening drawing bear. So
yeah, and these were like part plush, but their heads and arms were like a hard plastic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have Maggie still kicking around somewhere. And I know I had Bart at least.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I had Bart and maybe Homer. I don't think I ever got any of the females.
Yeah, I wonder if you could just pull up and, buy the whole set.
I'm sure you could if they were available, but it may have been one
Right.
of those things where they only released certain ones on certain weeks to maybe make you keep coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like your, Burger King in whatever town only has 2 of the figures, so then you got to drive 30 minutes away to get like the other set.
That's kind of how the Pound Puppies were at Hardee's. I remember even earlier in the 80s when I still lived in North Carolina, they were kind of like you kind of had to like bounce around Hardee's to Hardee's if you wanted the whole set because they were like hot, like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Hot ticket item.
They were.
I mean, Simpsons were really big too, so I'm sure this was a big hit with the kids.
Yeah. Now I want more of them. Thanks, Russ.
Thanks, Russ. Look on eBay, see if we can find some. What else we got? We got some Goofy and Max adventure toys from the movie. So the Goof Troop movie.
Yeah, or maybe was there another Goof Troop movie? Was like Goofy and Max's. I don't know if it was the same one.
Yeah, so these are both from Burger King. You have one with they're all holding a bowling ball.
Weird, right? Like why all of them?
So maybe that was part of the movie. I don't know. And
Maybe.
then this other one, they're like fishing. They're in a boat. They're doing Bronco riding. So that had to be from that movie, Adventure Toys from the movie, Goofy and Max.
And then it looks like they're water skiing, maybe.
Right. I can't say I remember these at all. Or did I watch like the show or?
Yeah, I remember a Goofy movie when it came out. And I remember not watching it. I had zero interest in it at that point.
You're like, nope. Next.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
these are right up our alley though. Ninja Turtle toys.
Yeah, I had the Michelangelo for sure.
Yeah,
and how he works is his thumb. If you push his thumb down,
okay.
Like a little sign comes out his back and it says Cowabunga.
Oh, nice.
And I'm pretty sure all of these had like suction cups on them. Okay. So you could like stick them to the wall. There's a great commercial for it, I know. You'll definitely have to get on YouTube and watch the commercial. I really enjoyed Burger King Kids Club commercials as a kid for some reason. I don't know. I loved it.
Shout out to, what was it, Kid Vid?
Kid Vid, dude. Yeah, Kid Vid.
I definitely remember the shredder. Is that, I guess it's supposed to be a TV? Is that a TV he's breaking
I think
out of?
so, yeah. I think he's breaking through the TV.
Maybe a portal?
Because it says like Zap or something.
It says Zap, yeah. I will say Raphael is looking really strange.
A little derpy. Raph's looking derpy.
Some of these sculpts aren't the greatest, but it's a kid's toy. What do you want, I guess, right?
I like the Heroes in Half Shell, and that one's kind of cool with all four.
Right, I'm sure most kids want that one because it has all 4 turtles on it.
I think the Donatello one actually had a clip on it, and he swings on that pipe.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the heck that was.
Because Donatello was always swinging on pipes back in the day.
I guess so. And then you got Leonardo, First Degree Ninja. It's like a badge you would almost wear, like a police badge, but it has like the turtles on it.
Yeah, he would have a badge because he's such a suck up.
So imagine going to Burger King and getting this toy and going to school the next day and you're wearing your Leonardo badge.
First Degree Ninja.
I'm a first.
But you know what's
degree
funny? I specifically remember like wanting those when they came out because they came out like the perfect time, hype of Ninja Turtles.
It was probably that. You were probably getting your Ninja Turtle bowl cereal.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Sleeping bags, the whole nine.
yeah.
Who
Those are
knows?
cool though. I really like looking at that.
Brings back some memories. All right, we got Pocahontas from Burger King,
Yeah,
based on the movie Walt Disney.
I wish I could remember what year that was. I think it was 95. But
Yeah, I can't say. Yeah.
definitely remember seeing Pocahontas in theaters, which is weird because I was probably too old at that point to want to see that movie.
Yeah, I don't remember these toys at all or having them, but hey, they got all 8 while supplies last.
The little bird's the most interesting in my opinion.
Oh yeah, the little hummingbird.
Yeah, he looks kind of cool. He's like the only one I would have wanted. Maybe the raccoon. The rest of them they can
Feel like I'm all set. Then to another Disney movie, The Lion King.
Again, I remember the ones on the left.
Yeah, what do we got? 3, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, I remember. Because these are like, I think wheel activated. Like you pull them back and they have like they go, or at least you could push them along and they move with wheels.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Simba and the hyena and Timon and Pumbaa. I don't know about the other ones. I don't know about Rafiki and
Right. I feel like
Scar.
those are just regular action figures.
Yeah. I don't know. But the ones on the right are finger puppets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't say I've seen those before. They're coming in little like toy boxes. So what you there must be a hole at the bottom of the box.
Yeah, and you stick your finger in there and wiggle them around, and that's about the end of it. You can give Pumbaa a proctology exam.
Moving on. Beauty and the Beast. You got your core people here. Beast, Belle, Chip. I forgot the clock's name.
Oh, I don't know.
In the clock.
1991, it says.
Nice.
You got the core 4.
Look for the movie everywhere. These aren't bad. I mean, if you enjoyed the movie, these would be fun to play with. It looks like they have some articulation as well. Like Belle, I can see will be able to rotate at her waist. And it looks like the Beast, his arms move.
That was probably a pretty big get for Burger King because I'm sure McDonald's would have some kind of deal with Disney to get, because I know McDonald's had the Little Mermaid. So I'm getting Ursula. And so that's probably a big deal for them to get a Disney movie right for the toys.
I wonder how that worked out. Like obviously, I guess they put it in for bidding to these franchises to see, okay, this movie franchise is coming out. Which one of you guys are going to be giving out the toys? I wonder if like, okay, McDonald's had the Little Mermaid, so you can't bid again till whatever.
Yeah,
next
I don't know
quarter.
how that would have worked. I don't know if they had like a year contract, maybe. For the next 12 months, whatever Disney stuff comes out, you got first rights to. I don't know how that worked. I wish somebody out there watching did know because I would like an explanation.
Right, the deep dive in it, and then like what companies were making the toys itself. Like they were making it regardless, and then it's just like, all right, we just have to worry about the outer packaging that it goes in, whether it's going to say McDonald's or Burger King, on the clear packet. I'm pretty sure that was branded, the clear packaging that they're in.
Yeah, with at least the paper slip, right?
Right, paper slip or whatever they had it. Okay, almost like when they make all the merch for the Super Bowl, they make both sides to see who's like whoever's going to win. It's like, all right, we're making all this, and then we just have to insert Burger King or McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. They may have done that. Who knows?
All right, we got. I believe your son has this poster in his room. It's a Pokemon.
He does
poster from Burger King, the Burger King kids meal.
Now, I was too old to really be into Pokemon because it came out in what, 97? But from what I understand from people that are a few years younger than us, Russ, this was a huge deal.
I mean, this is a lot of toys. You go to McDonald's, Burger King, and there's what, like 6, 8 toys, maybe. This is probably like 25 Pokemon you can get.
Oh, it's more than that.
More than that. And they're all And it looks like they're different, all different things. There's keychains. There's ones that light up. Squirters that will squirt water. Pikachu's the only one that's talking. He's the big one. What do these ever say? Rev tops, so they spin around.
We actually have the Graveler Rev top.
Okay.
And basically it has this little spinny thing, and you take it and run it across the ground like that, and it'll spin real fast. It's pretty cool. I found that when I was with Aaron a couple of years ago at a flea market. So got it for like 10 cents.
Nice, something. Yeah. And I could definitely see these being at like conventions or flea markets, like you said, and being in bins.
Some of those light up. Some of them are bean bags, and
right on the poster it says collect all 57 toys.
Yeah, there you go, 57.
Missed that. Big writing there.
How did we miss that? I was like, what is this?
Now it does show too. The cup has Pikachu on it and the fries. So those are themed. I wonder if any of those ever survived someone not using it or like cleaning it out after.
Somebody somewhere has those.
Right. The Pokemon at Burger
But yeah,
King.
I found that poster on eBay like 2 years ago, and I bought it and framed it for my son. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool one. And it's got the little meal down there with like Jigglypuff, and it looks like it comes with a card.
A Pokeball too.
And it's like, geez. Oh yeah, they all come in a Pokeball with a little keychain.
They went all out.
All in on this, so they must have been happy.
I'm sure they were. Do you remember this?
I want to say I do. I don't know if I do though. These are the Beetlejuice figures from Burger King.
I definitely remember them, and I can even remember the smell. They had that super plasticky smell. I don't know. The only two things I ever remember smelling that strong were those things and my Dick Tracy toy. For some reason, I couldn't stand playing with it because it smelled like plastic so much. But the catch with these little Beetlejuice figures, they're two-sided.
Oh, I see. So you can flip it either way.
Yeah, so like that first picture, you flip it one way, you get Lydia. You flip it the other way, you get Beetlejuice. You know.
Oh, front to back.
Yep. So you get two. It's like 2 per 1.
I see. So they're showing them side by side in the picture. If you guys are watching, and essentially that's what's on the back side. So hey, that's a pretty good design right there, I'd say.
Yeah. You know, I will say I don't know really what you could do with them other than just like kind of look at them though, because they don't have any articulation whatsoever. I mean, you're a kid though. Use your imagination. You probably like walked it around and
right because they're on basically like a stone slab that says Beetlejuice and maybe the character's name or whatever. But like you said, it's more of a knick-knack, or I mean, you can. But like you said, bounce them around, fight each other.
Play with them in the bathtub. Who knows? Maybe they
right. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought those were cool. I specifically remember when they came out.
Nice, good old Beetlejuice. Moving on to another cartoon here, we got the Rugrats. Collect all 5.
Yeah, that would have been a fun one. Maybe get a Reptar. That'd be cool.
The Reptar, I'm sure every kid wanted. Yeah, you get Reptar, you get Lil and Phil on like a little bike, and Tommy's just walking around. Chucky's on like, what is that, a duck?
I can't tell.
I can't even tell. Jumpin' Chucky, so he must bounce or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Angelica's in like a car.
She's driving a sedan.
It almost like I looked at it quick and I'm like, is this like a reshell from like, I know Back to the Future toys were at Burger King.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, is it the DeLorean?
Is it the DeLorean just painted purple?
Right.
Windblown Angelica is the name of that.
What is it? Windblown?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe her pigtails spun.
Oh yeah, maybe the pigtails spin.
Tandem triking Phil and Lil, Hero on the Move Tommy, Reptar Alive.
So I bet maybe Reptar you wind up and he moves.
He probably chases after you. That's
pretty
funny.
Neat. Yeah. These ones though.
Oh man.
Barnyard Commandos.
I wanted
Commando
this
cuffs
so bad. I don't know if I ever got one, but I know I wanted one.
I'm pretty sure I got one of these. They're so cool. They're Barnyard Commandos, but they're also like bracelets. And this was probably around the time like snap bracelets were in, I assume too.
Yeah. So Barnyard Commandos were these kind of interesting toy line where, it's like a barnyard creature and they're also like army heroes. So they just take like sheep and pigs and cows and it's like food fighters, but with barnyard animals basically.
Right.
But these are cool. They're like the bracelets turn into like little ships, like the pig looks like he's in a tank and because it has wheels on the side. And the rest of them the rest of them are probably like jets. But they just look so cool. And then you can wear it too. Like who didn't want to wear one? I mean, I wanted to wear a Watchable. So of course I would want to wear a Barnyard Commando cuff.
Right. And you could go to school and then if one of your other friends had one, you're like, yeah, we could battle.
That's right.
I got the pig. I got the sheep.
Yeah. They look so rad. I love them.
I definitely want to track one of these down for sure.
I know.
I haven't seen them at all ever at any convention or flea market or swap meet. So,
dude, I haven't. I bet I know exactly where I could find one.
I mean, I'm sure they're on eBay. I'm gonna look right now. Barnyard Commando.
I bet they have these in one of those bins at the front of Toy Federation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet I could find one there. They have all kind of crazy stuff in those bins.
Let's see. Hang on. Let me.
If I find one, Russ will send it to you.
We're going shopping while we're on here. So we got a
Russ
couple
saw
here.
it and he knew he had to have it. You can get the whole set for $10.
There's a lot of $4.99. No bids.
No bids.
Come on. Oh yeah, buy it now. $10.
$10
plus $6.25 shipping. Under $20. You can have them all. Are these? Look,
look, those are still in the package for only $2 more than that.
You guys are sleeping on this. These are some awesome toys.
Barnyard Commandos are coming back, baby.
Look at his nose ring.
I know.
The pig with the septum piercing.
I love him.
I was like, oh, is someone selling the display? That'd be kind of cool. That little poster.
That would be really cool, actually. Kind of like the McDonald's Mario Brothers display.
Right. I don't know if anyone would save this though. This,
somebody somewhere has it.
Somewhere.
I believe, Russ.
Barnyard Commandos.
It's good stuff.
All right, before we get into some other more toys, we'll hear a word from one of the other podcasts on the Dorkening Podcast Network.
Greetings and shabibans. We are the Retro Reductibus Cephala Podcast, a long-form bi-weekly show that celebrates all the things that made growing up awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good, but I don't know what all those words mean.
I think what Parasite Steve's trying to say is that on Retro Reductibus, we explore a range of retro goodness, from toys, video games, and movies, to cartoons, and even snacks and school lunches.
Oh.
And we do it all with a positive spin, a slew of killer guests, and some very adult language.
And you know what else is cool?
No.
This crazy show is part of the Dorkening Podcast Network with new episodes every Tentacle Tuesday.
What's that?
And if waiting 2 weeks for a new episode gives you a sad, know that we drop bonus episodes all the time, like the off-format Crow's Nest and an interview series we call The Brig.
You can listen to Retro Reductibus on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or any app that's cool enough to carry the only show that celebrates all the things that make growing up awesome.
Oh, yeah. All right. We are back. We asked you guys, do you guys remember any toys that weren't from McDonald's? Maybe you picked up some. Maybe you guys went to other restaurants. What do we got? We asked you guys on Facebook. There was only one comment on Facebook. It was of Michael Bennett, who suggested it, said, awesome. Glad I could help pick a topic.
Nice. Thanks, Michael.
But on our YouTube page, people did respond to that. So we'll go over there and see what people said. Let's see. Not that one there.
It's been a fun topic. I was blowing Russ up this morning at like 6:30 while I was waiting on my kids to wake up.
Yeah, I know it.
Just one picture after the next.
I was up because my daughter woke up. So I was like, why is Jay texting me so much? All these pictures. So I had posted this one here. We'll get to this with Earthworm Jim. Bloody Bones said Hardee's also had the Days of Thunder cars that were so cool. I had a few of them.
Good
the little
call.
sheet that they put on your tray when you dined had a racetrack that you could race your new toy on.
I didn't remember that.
Really?
I do remember I had the mellow yellow car. I had
Yeah.
the one that was white and pink. I had the Hardee's car.
Okay.
And then I had like the Mountain Dew looking one.
Let me see. I had
Or maybe mellow yellow. Maybe I already said that. I know I had 3 or 4 of them. That's sick though.
Let's see.
I want to see
here.
that tray, that placemat.
Yeah, the placemat certainly will be tough to because that was paper. People
Those
just get rid of that.
cars. I remember how the paint felt. It had like a interesting texture to it. Those cars were cool. They were well made too. They were solid.
Yeah.
I gotta tell this memory real quick. At my friend Bo's house, we were in his pool, and like the pool goes from like 4 foot to 8 foot.
Okay.
And the slanted part, we would take those exact cars, the Days of Thunder cars, and let them roll down that slant into the pool. Why do I remember that? I don't know.
Jeez. Let's see here. These are the cars he was talking about.
Yeah, so I had all of them except the Exxon car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they look pretty sweet. I mean, basically, if you like Daytona, like 500 or whatever.
I had that cup too, actually. Superflow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Superflow. Hey, what kind of engine do you put in your car? A Gallo 44 or a Gallo? No one's gonna get the reference.
What reference is this, Russ?
It's from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh yeah.
The guy's drinking his thing. And he's like, "That's funny. I didn't know pizza places made engines."
That's funny. Too fast.
All right, jumping back to our YouTube page.
I saw a comment from Eric Plunk. I know him well. He's always on NES Complex's page.
Eric Plunk says, "My breakfast of choice in the late 80s was Hardee's cinnamon raisin biscuits. To promote them, they had some cool California raisin toys."
Yes, they did, dude. I remember getting those like crazy. I didn't realize that makes sense now. Cinnamon raisin, California raisins.
How about that? What a cross promotion.
Mind blown. I didn't even realize that's what that was about. Thanks, Eric, for educating me.
This mic is a pipe bomb. I remember some toys from Burger King, like the Goof Troop Bowlers. See, he remembers them.
He remembers the bowlers?
The Max one. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Gargoyle Wind-Up. The Lion King finger puppet boxes, as well as Burger King Kids Club figures.
I remember the Burger King Kids Club figures.
Yeah, you would get Kid Vid.
Dude, those were like the original inclusion group.
I wonder whatever happened with the Burger King Kids Club crew.
I don't know. Did you ever get the real quick to the guy that just said that? Or you, Russ? Did you guys ever get the Burger King Kids Club official membership card? Because I sure as heck did, and I thought it was like it was like kind of plasticky, so it wasn't like just paper. And I had a Ocean Pacific wallet with a clear like piece that you would put like your driver's license behind, and that Burger King Kids Club membership card stayed behind that plastic for so long that all of my address and age and birthday imprinted onto that plastic.
That's what happens. Yeah.
More memories from Jay. Why do I remember this stuff? I don't know, but at least I can tell you about it.
There you go. What else we got? Steve V's Man Cave Arcade says, "I think Burger King may have had Pokemon toys, if I'm not mistaken." Yep, we just discussed those. They had 57 of them. And Bo Franco says Disney toys from Burger King. Hunchback. He's Pocahontas, so he remembers the Pocahontas one. I said I can't say that we did, but yeah, they were on there.
They were.
All right, what else we got here? We'll finish up with our...
I know Hardee's also had beach bunnies. There were little plastic beach bunnies.
Oh, okay.
They were kind of wild.
Let's see. Where did we leave off? Rainier Commandos. Here we go. Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Treat yourself to some award-winning fun.
A little hard to see in the picture here, but they got the Nickelodeon blimp, which is orange. Freaking sweet. And then I think this is a microphone with the world on it.
Nice.
And then who's this? It Pop Goes.
It says
Rosie?
Wiggle Writer.
Oh, so it's a pen
Yeah.
that you put a battery in, and then and then you're writing, so it comes out all wiggly
Squiggly. Yep.
and squiggly. I could say I definitely remember the Nickelodeon blimp and maybe the pen. The other one's no clue.
Looks
I'm
like
not
a
even
big
sure whether-
finger. 90s the Finger Award or something. I can't.
Right. I wonder how. I mean, is it that size? Like the show's the kid.
Maybe it was huge. Maybe you blew it up and put it on your hand.
Oh, that's true.
Because then they could have put it in a smaller package, you know. Oh man,
These guys, though. I think this was our last one. Yeah. Or well, here we'll get to that. I want to save him for last.
okay.
We got a Taco Bell, Earthworm Jim figures here. Look how sweet these look.
Those do look really cool, actually.
They got Earthworm Jim on the rocket, and it comes with like a pull string tab thing. So I imagine it has wheels in it. So if you put it on a table and pull it, it'd probably zip across the table.
That's cool.
And then I'm not sure what this other one is. A larger Earthworm Jim, maybe just
a figure,
like a figure, a statue.
He's cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, me being pretty big, me and Gary from Rock Solid Productions being big Earthworm Jim fans.
Gary would like this.
I'll have to track one of these down.
Send them to him.
Those, and then
I don't know what the green thing is. Oh, what? That's
Taco Bell had Street Sharks. Look at this bag, Feeding Frenzy. This is the
Dude.
bag you would get your tacos in.
That is amazing.
And then this comes with a little puppet, I believe, or I think a squirter. I think it might have been a squirter with the water.
Oh, I was thinking it was a hand puppet for sure, but maybe it was just like a water squirter. That's cool though.
And so I will say, like I was going to mention, so, you know, usually you go to McDonald's, Burger King growing up, but I will say, like, my dad didn't eat Taco Bell, and I don't think he would have just went there. Like if we were getting dinner, he wouldn't have just like, all right, I'm going to Taco Bell for you, and then I'll go to McDonald's for me. So I never went to Taco Bell when they had like these toys to get. So it was either Burger King or McDonald's. So I definitely missed out on some Street Shark awesomeness.
Man, that's so cool. I love that bag.
The bag is really cool. Street Sharks Kids Meal, Feeding Frenzy.
Man, why don't they bring stuff like that back? Look how cool it looks.
Bright colors.
Yeah, I love it.
Very cool. I think that was it. And then we were showing, the Days of Thunder was on there. But to kind of close off the episode, Alf.
Yep.
The Alf dolls from Burger King.
Now, Russ, I know for a fact that I had Melmac Beach Party record and play kit Alf. And the reason I know I had that particular Alf is because I took a family photo with him.
When Jay showed me this, I'm like, are you kidding me?
I mean, my dad was like so cool to like let me bring friggin' Alf with me, you know, like that's crazy. But yeah, he was like a little puppet.
Yeah, so they're basically little hand puppets of Alf, the TV series Alf, the alien from outer space who eats cats. And they had different themes. So Alf was dressed up as like a surfer in one. He was a rock star, and he came with like a guitar. Then he was cooking Alf, and then a baseball Alf. So he had like a jersey on. He came with like a glove.
Probably cooking some cats up.
Probably. And I'm trying to look. They come with books. Are those books or just paper backers?
I think they're books.
I want to say there was books with it. Yeah. And I
don't-
distinctly remember having these.
Yeah, I don't remember the book so much, but I remember the puppet, obviously.
I have no clue. You know,
I need another Alf puppet in
where
my
these
life.
ended up. I'm gonna have to go on eBay once again, get me some Barnyard Commandos and some Alf puppets for sure.
Heck yeah, dude.
These are super cool. I mean, I was into Alf watching the TV show, and we're going to Burger King. And again, these were similar to like The Simpsons, where I think you paid a little bit extra to get it, because these are obviously they cost some more money than like these plastic little toys. This is like a full-on puppet that has fur and like comes with a book. So, you know, maybe they're $5
Yeah,
$3.
probably
I don't know.
probably $3, between $3 and $4, I'd imagine.
Right. So you get your meal and then you get your little
elf
elf.
puppet.
So
Yep.
neat.
I love it, man. What a cool toy.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess they're still doing some pretty neat toys here and there. Do your kids get excited like to go to fast food place? Like when I was going to like, okay, we're going to McDonald's. It was like a big deal. Like,
Yes.
Yes, we're going to McDonald's. Like finally. It's like, yeah, I'm definitely getting a kid's meal.
So for my son, the biggest ones so far have been McDonald's had a Jurassic Park line where they had like these eggs, and then when you open the egg, you got like a T-Rex or like a Triceratops or some other dinosaur. So we did those. We did the most recent Mario. It was from the movie that came out yet. For some reason, they released the figures already. We did the Sonic characters from the Sonic 2 movie, and then there was Mario Kart figures a year or two ago. We got all those. So my daughter doesn't really care so much, but my son gets into it.
Nice. I'm looking up something last minute. Here we go.
Flashback so we can see Russ.
So quick shout out to Grant Stallard. He messaged us on Instagram, and he said this was from 2015, so not that retro, but I thought it was still pretty cool because I wanted to showcase it. It was from Burger King, and it was the Scooby-Doo Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah.
Let me bring this up here. If you guys are watching, you can see it here. But essentially, you would collect this each piece, and they would go together and make a full haunted house.
That's so cool.
Like each one of these, I guess the mystery van was one prize as well, but you got 3, 6, maybe 7 pieces, and then you got this big display.
It's kind of reminiscent of the Matthew Broderick Inspector Gadget toy that came out, but that was from McDonald's. So,
oh right, that you got each piece, and then you built your Inspector Gadget.
Yeah,
pretty neat. So
pretty cool.
There we go. Cool toys that weren't from McDonald's. If you guys want to check out other episodes, we do Warp Pipe Wednesday every Wednesday. It's a shorter form content of the podcast, usually 15 to 20 minutes. That comes out every Wednesday, or you can catch full episodes every Saturday at 7 a.m. Again, we're on the Dorkening Podcast Network, brought to you by Killer Grounds Coffee. You can check out theweeklywarpipe.com for all episodes, info, merch. We got mugs, we got t-shirts, buttons, magnets, pins, and stickers, so you can grab all that stuff there.
The works.
Weeklywarpipe.com, and give us a call, 949-682-WARP. I wanted to get Warp Pipe, but that was taken.
Hey, that's okay.
Still pretty cool. Check me out online at Russ Lyman, and you can find Jay over
at TikTok, or you can watch my old YouTube on NES Addict right here on YouTube, just like Russ.
Yeah, you could check out his game room tour over at Retro Rick's channel.
Yeah, that was fun.
Last week, you can see what it looks like from a couple months ago because Jay didn't have that cool sign behind him.
That's right.
You got to do a new tour video this year.
I won't be there, so I'll be in Ohio while everyone's here. Sorry, Southeast Game Exchange.
Blast. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I'm Russ Lyman, and keep your world fun bit by bit.
Have a great week, guys.